Hello everyone, Joshua Myers here, and today I'm going to be reviewing Disney's live-action remake of Beauty and the Beast from 2017.
I want adventure in the great wide somewhere.
Hello?
I want it more than I can tell.
Come into the light.
For once it might be grand.
What if she is the one?
To have someone understand.
Pleased to meet you.
I want so much more than they've got planned.
Disney's Beauty and the Beast, rated PG.
Beauty and the Beast stars Emma Watson, Dan Stevens, and is directed by Bill Condon. So the story is about this prince who, on one fateful night, gets transformed into a hideous beast because of certain circumstances. Along with that, the people who live in his castle also get transformed into inanimate objects like clocks, candles, teacups. So years later, we cut to a young woman named Belle, portrayed by Emma Watson, and she ends up venturing to this castle, the same one where the Beast is, and finds out that there's this curse that if Beast falls in love, will break the curse, transforming them all back to their former selves. I just got done watching this version of Beauty and Beast's live-action remake of it. At this point, I have not seen the original since I was a kid, probably. What did I like about it? I will say some of the set design is okay. It's decent. Emma Watson does look the part of Belle. I will give her that. Emma Watson, for the most part, is a pretty good actress. I think she could have portrayed this role pretty well, but we'll get to that in my negatives. Most of the actors do okay. Song sequences, okay, and that's basically my only positives in this movie. What did I not like about it? Speaking of the actors, I really thought they were all bland, at least in their performance and everything. Even especially with Emma Watson as Belle, she really came across as unemotional. Even at times when it's like, especially the scene when she first encounters the Beast, she doesn't have a look of like legit fear or anything like that, or concern. She just comes up to him and is like, "Do not roar at me like that," in the most unemotional way. And honestly, the other actors are like that too. It seemed like nobody was trying on the set whatsoever. I also have a problem with the set design too, actually. Not really much, actually. Like I said, the set design is okay. It's serviceable. But I would have liked to see more with it. Honestly, I think the castle where the Beast and his companions live just looks like a very unimpressive version of the Hogwarts castle. It really does. And there's nothing magical about it. It just looks like a rundown castle. Now, I think they should have made it almost like a gothic-like castle. If they did it like that, then yeah, that would have been good. Also, with the song and dance numbers, the songs you could clearly tell were auto-tuned. And to the point where, honestly, here's the thing, me and my mother watched this movie tonight, and even she could say the songs aren't that good. In fact, not only that, she thinks that it's almost like they literally ripped the CD and tried to lip sync the original songs to the new actors. And as well as speaking of the dance scenes, there's no energy. In fact, most of the movie, there's no energy. It's not... I know it's not an animated film, but there needs to be some animated movement in this. And honestly, I blame this. Honestly, me and my mom blame this both on poor directing. And we know some of these actors could do, very animated movements in that, and for example, we've seen Emma Watson did that in the Harry Potter series a little bit. In fact, she was way more animated in the Harry Potter series than she is here. Also, most of the dialogue delivery is very bland, and that's a shame because we know these actors could pull that dialogue off. But the directors has directed them in such a way where they can't properly emote their, the character's thoughts and feelings. and knowing that it's completely shot for shot, it's completely a shot for shot remake. There's some additional changes here and there, but that's it. I knew where all this was going because I'd seen the original. Now, perhaps if there was no original movie whatsoever, we would have probably found this to be pretty good, except we would have still noticed some issues. But there is an original animated movie out there of this, by the same company. And that's just my problem with these Disney live-action remakes as of late, is that they're lazy. Like, it seems like everybody who worked on these Disney live-action remakes don't care and feel like they could just lazily put it together. So I'm going to give Disney's Beauty and the Beast from 2017 a 2.5 out of 5 stars. I will say this is not as bad as the live-action Lion King movie that just came out this year. That one was honestly way worse, but it still came close. I'm actually a bit frustrated with this film, especially knowing that I think with some workarounds in that, they could have made this pretty good. Still probably not as good as the original, but at least way better than it was. And at this point, I'm honestly getting tired of these Disney live-action remakes. I've now seen 4 of them, and all of them have been kind of okay, or at least dumb fun. Like, I think the Aladdin remake was dumb fun, or just really frustrating, or just unimpressive. And pretty soon we're going to get Mulan. We're also getting The Little Mermaid. And I actually looked, supposedly, like, not sure if this is rumor or not, if this is true. If you guys know that this is true, let me know in the comments. Supposedly this year, November 12th, Disney is going to be releasing a live-action remake of the movie Lady and the Tramp. And I'm like, why? I mean, seriously, why? And I know, to make money, whatever. But I'm like, if you're going to do these, the biggest thing for me is to get people involved who care about the project and have that passion for it. If you had at least that, these movies might have been better. But, so that's it for this review. Thank you guys for watching, and see you next time.